Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's the boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got five. Let's talk. Welcome to another episode, man, of the podcast. I got five. Let's talk. We keep it fair like a California bear. We not California raisins, so we ain't doing no hating. Welcome to another episode, as I say, of I Got Five. Today, we doing, y'all see it, viral moments, current topics. And it's a lot. Hey, um, yeah, it's a lot going on out there today, man. So, uh, let's talk about it, man. I just wanted to, actually just get some people opinions, see how people feel about it. Um, but it's a lot of things, ice going on, man. You got the ice. You got Iran doing their thing against the government, and a lot of people, are kind of like falling off of what's really going on, man. Was really popping. Give me a minute though, man. Let me do something, man. Give me a second, real quick. Hold in there. There we go, man. You feel me? But yeah, there's a lot of things going down. Iran, ICE. A lot of people have different opinions about what's going on with ICE, and you know. But I also wanted to speak about, you know, is the I wanted to speak on the similarities of how America captivated. You know what I'm saying? Was able to take over. What's up? Was able to take over the minds of the black people. You know what I'm saying? And how that is being displayed through ICE. I spoke about it on the last topic though, but I'm gonna speak on it a little more in depth. Uh, as we all know, the slaves was, it was blacks here. It was black here. It was blacks already here, but neither nor that, right? The way, before we get into all of that, make sure you hit that like button, y'all, man. I am not monetized. I can't say it enough, man. Hit that button. Show the support the channel, support your boy. Of all, man, support the movement. Real talk, real talk, real talk. But I had equated on an earlier episode about why this is happening in America. You know, the same people that devastated the future for blacks in America are the same people that are now devastating the future for the Hispanics in America. And not just illegals, though. I have the same story the same scenario. Now, if you remember back in slavery, or if you remember the talks of slavery, that at certain parts, 12 Years a Slave, the movie 12 Years a Slave, you see that this man was a free man from Philadelphia. But yet he was caught and had to serve involuntary servitude for 12 years. Now these slaves that wanted to break free from this bondage, how did they get blacks in order to chase down these other blacks? They fed them a narrative. You are the good folk. The ones that do what we say do, you the good folk. The ones of y'all that don't do what we say do, them the bad folk. Remember, history of America. It's racist and brutal. And the reason a lot of people don't see it is because they have been empathetic and unapologetic about being nonverbal when it comes to the black plight in America. Where has our help been in America? And I'm not saying that in order to say, aha, but I'm saying it. I'm saying aha. If people would have studied the plight of the black American, instead of just eating up the narrative that the government was pushing out, this wouldn't be happening. Because, and the reason I say this now is because you can't tell me the same thing is happening right now. Open your eyes. They are any and everybody in the ICE, into the ICE agency. They were using Mexicans to take down Mexicans. This is the build of the distrust. We also know that this is bringing dissension to the Hispanic community. It's putting them in the pickle with their own people and those that look like them. Why? Because they feel that certain people within their race and in their culture is selling them out to the enemy. But in order to beat this, the ICE, the propaganda that's being spreaded throughout America, y'all have to face, this is the cold reality of America right now. Y'all have to face y'all racist behavior. Y'all have to face the fact that everybody, this is allowed because everybody allowed the government to treat the black people like that. There will be no gray zone for people to be getting treated like this if there wasn't an agenda. Also, y'all have to remember that these people are criminals. Despite that y'all feel that they coming over here for a better future, they are criminals. Whether you want to admit that or not. But just like everybody would defend the illegal immigrant, nobody is willing to defend the black American. The black American want a better life. Where can he go? Where can the black man go on this earth and not be frowned upon? America, the same hate that everybody had put out or allowed to go down and look the other way when it happened, or made an excuse for the reason it happened. You have to face your own bigotry now. What happened to all the excuses of, or what happened to, oh, he should have just stayed there, he shouldn't have drove off? What happens to, you don't tell the police no? Where is all these affirmations that they did wrong? Why are they not being applied in this situation? When black people come out and speak, and black people come out to defend anything, the first thing they do is put the negative up. Or an onslaught of negative propaganda is built up on it. The media is also at fault. How do you allow just the negativity to be pushed out about this person? It's an agenda. America don't want to accept it, but America gonna have to face it. They got to.
6 hours.
But yeah, though, man, y'all go ahead. Y'all see the call-in number, man. Hit that call-in number, man. It's right there, pinned. Tell me how y'all feel, man. Indulge, man. Strike the debate. Let's have a dialogue. You know? People are down. You got the Ice Ages. And we spoke about this. You know, the Ice Ages with the Dossie. Matter of fact, my boy Sticky Fingers brought that up. You know, you gotta be aware of what's going on. You feel me? But a lot of things, though, people just don't get. And that's the reason why they get into situations that they in. You know, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. But moving on into other news, though, man, Iran and Larry Jones, yeah, Larry Jones from California. Yeah, I listen to Larry Jones, my boy, the producer. My boy had put me up on Larry Jones. You know, he like a Freddie Gibbs type nigga. You know? Bishop, I really don't know who that is, but like I'm falling back from hip hop, man, from rap. You know, not saying I don't listen to it. I listen to it. I listen to like Young Boy and shit. You know, I listen to artists and shit like that. But like, I'm really falling back from hip hop, man. Like it'd be cool, but I'm just tired of the hood rap music, the drilling, the killing. You feel me? Nah, I ain't even up on him, man. Hello? Yeah, man, these people called all hella late and shit, man. Like the hell. But Iran, they having their situations. If the world is just like as the world turns right now, it's becoming, some of the old ways is falling out the door. It's like a revolution. The gears is turning. The doors, the more momentum it catches up, the more people fall out the door. It's only one door open in the revolution. You can come in and come out. And as it turns, people fall out of it. And that's what's happening right now. Even in Iran. They've been around like people like that you know, um, rule with an iron fist. It's just not cool, man. Not even being more progressive. Not even in that manner. Because living in the Islamic world, you can have fun. You can do a lot of things, go on roller coasters, you know what I'm saying? Go out with your wife. but music. Putting people to death for listening to music and things like that. Like even as a Muslim myself, I don't agree to that. I don't approve of that. But also, Iran is one of the biggest, you know, uh, military powers over there. Oh man, that's another thing I wanted to talk about right there. It just hit my mind. The Anton and the Hori Kokum little shouting match that they had. That's what this internet is about. As the world turns. But phone line is open, man. Call in. Yeah, but you feel me? You don't, but you know, you really don't. But the world has turned to such a situation to where, you know, everybody feel like they don't gotta watch their mouth. Everybody is bent on disrespecting somebody. Either when, you know, they don't see eye to eye, the dialogue is not in their favor, they feel offended. People get to, instead of conversating or leaving it alone, people put themselves in a worse predicament. Now, me personally, if I was Corey Holcomb, I would have slapped the shit out of him, my podcast or not. But then you run the risk of being sued. So it's like, motherfuckers now, they can say whatever they want to you because as soon as you put your hands on them, they gonna sue you. So it becomes, a very dangerous game to be trodden, area to be trodden in. This internet is crazy because now, even though, you go to the courts, you go in front of a judge and you tell the judge, well, he told me to suck dick and do that. How many judges are going to sit up there and say, I don't find you at fault? These people know that the judge, they are trolling people to put them in the situation to where they feel disrespected because they are disrespected. And now it puts them in a light to where, they got to look at the situation and be like, damn, do I want to go to jail? Do I want to be sued for everything I have? Because that's what these niggas is doing. It's all about suing the motherfucker now. You feel me? It's all about getting the motherfucker, getting up underneath a nigga's skin if he got more money than you or whatever, and you can sue a motherfucker or put a nigga in jail or take a nigga YouTube page from him. That's what niggas do now. It's very disrespectful. Telling somebody that, they doing sucking dick activity or they suck dick in front of people, like, you have to be prepared to stand on that, bro. Like if I'm talking to a nigga and we start getting into an argument or it start going left or something, and if I don't, break wide, and I sit up there be like, nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Me knowing I'm finna say this, I'm already knowing what's coming next. Automatically, I already know what's coming next. It's gonna be a fight. But these niggas ain't prepared for that. These niggas ain't, you feel me, in that field for that. They in that field to sue a nigga. So not only did Corey Holcomb get, but he, in his defense though, he did tell the nigga, tell me I suck dick one more time, nigga. And he didn't say it. So he knew what was gonna happen. And that's what niggas gotta understand too. Like, okay, nigga, you said that, say it again, nigga. Say it again. If a motherfucker don't say it again, then 9 times out of 10, nigga, he not standing on that. And now that becomes a dead issue. You can't tell a nigga, oh, you know what I'm saying, nigga, we gonna take it out back, or you know what I'm saying? And then when niggas wanna play the game, oh, well, he said this and he said that, like, you feel me? I can't take nothing from a nigga, you feel me? Not in that situation. But me, if I would have felt the need, like, you feel me? Like, and then you gotta understand the nigga that's saying it. Like, the person that's saying it probably ain't even, you feel me, that type of person. He's saying it, like I say, must to say something to get under your skin for you to do something so they can sue you. You feel me? That's what it really be. Motherfuckers gotta watch the play. Motherfuckers gotta watch the play, man. For real, for real. Yeah, like, you feel me? When people get to saying I'm from here and I like, oh, that's the scary nigga. Like, just because, like, what you think, nigga, be like, that's the only city they make. That's the only city they made hard niggas in. That's the only place where, it's some real niggas at. Nah, nigga. You can't sit up here and tell me no shit like that. You feel me? Niggas gotta understand, but niggas feel like they can say anything. I can say what I want to. You can say what you want to. But if what you saying is gonna be disrespectful, be prepared to deal with it. Not going to the police, not running and suing a nigga. And then people also out here gotta understand, man, people is disrespectful. Some of these people out here just need a good old-fashioned ass kicking. Real talk. Niggas need a real good ass kicking real quick. Motherfuckers act like they can't get their ass kicked nowadays. Hey man, my neighbors finna start having this fucking party and shit. They finna be playing this loud ass little shit right here. And I ain't got time for it, bro. Hey, Sticky, can you hear that music playing? Man. But what else on the board though, man? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and end this, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm out, man. Y'all know what the motto is. Take care of each other, man. If you can't do that, take care of yourself. I'm out, man.